exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Patrick Corbin will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He brings a .353 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
David Price gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, lots of pressure, Matty, when you're going for a career milestone. Sitting on 199 wins, this guy would like nothing more to pick up career win number 200 in this one here today. So I'm sure he's got a lot on his mind, but the first thing he needs to do is concentrate and get out of that first inning.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the middle.
Now the 0-2 from Price. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy.
Price has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Line towards center field. Naquin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead.
Corey Dickerson.
Next up for the Red Sox, Corey Dickerson. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
This is back toward the mound. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Scope. His second home run of the series, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1. a 2-1 home. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now batting, Ryan McMahon. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Rob Refsnyder will try to make something set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Here it comes. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. McMahon is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Hit out towards second. Refsnyder fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yandy Diaz. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To third. Cuthbert has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's another 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Cuthbert.
Stepping up to the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. To short. Bogaerts has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lined hard toward right center. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hara going back on it, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Red Sox have taken a 3-2 lead.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
And you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's big Aaron Judge. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 3rd home run of this series, and with it, the Yankees have tied this one at 3. Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Albert Perez enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Digging in, Gary Sanchez trying to avoid the hit sharply toward the right side, and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the top
into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Now a bunt attempt here, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Chesler Cuthbert. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out.
Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Tyler Wade. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So a big moment in the ball game here. Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at 3rd, winning run at 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-2, and I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now in the box, Jonathan Schoop. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big...
Into the box now, Denny Dart, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
0-1, here it comes. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Nico.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum hit it hard but lined out.
If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High pop up. Vasquez is under it. And the inning is over. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping up now, Ryan McMahon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's out.
The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Boys, curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Hosmer rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Randall Delgado, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Randall Delgado.
To him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box.
There's the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. So digging in now, Tyler Wade. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch. Play in a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back to the track, to the wall. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So a 2-run shot to left center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And our winner here will match up with the newly crowned National League champions, the Atlanta Braves, in what should be a whale of a World Series. Again, a 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Souza rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base. Fly ball to straightaway left. Parra on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Bogarts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Trey Boyles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Trey Boyles.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Naquin. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. line drive that's going to... No, I take that back. It gets by him. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Jonathan Scope will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as his chop fouled at the plate for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Naquin. Another full count pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Fouled off. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez.
He missed. I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Domingo Germán comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network. Albert Perez is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 20, Albert Perez.
Now batting, Aaron Hicks. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out home ambush tackles. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Gene Segura standing in. High in the air down the right field line. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Hit to short. Bogart's on the slide to first. And there will be joy in Beantown tonight. The Red Sox are going back to the World Series.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Play ball.